Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Leo at the foundation, please? 10 of Wands, Sag energy in reverse. Okay, so this is the energy you're stepping into now. This is an overall energy of freedom. This is an energy of you letting go of anything from your past that has been burdening you up until this point. I feel that you're in this phase right now in your life where you're starting to really evaluate some of these cycles that you've graduated on from. You're looking at them from a higher perspective, though. You're starting to see why you ended up in some of these cycles to begin with. So this could very well be romantic relationships. This could be you investing your time into people, places, or things that don't deserve your time. You're starting to look at things from a universal perspective. So what I mean by that is, this is you saying, why would I do that? Why did I give up my power, my energy to these individuals? This has gotten you guys in a place of self-reflection. You're starting to dig really deep because you're starting to make connections between the way you've been allowing these energies into your life and possibly something in your childhood. It's like a learned behavioral pattern that you picked up somewhere along the way that you've been living out in your life that has now caused you to hit some sort of dead end in your life. What do we have at the Sacral? High Priestess, Pisces energy at the Sacral. And there was something about these cycles, Leo, that I feel had a pretty big impact on your faith overall. So when you have people around you that cause you to enter a space where you're lacking faith, this is you not trusting your intuition. Faith is a relationship we have to the divine, our higher self, God, our spirit guides, however it shows up for you. Now, typically, we're able to nurture this faith by listening to our inner compass, otherwise known as our intuition. When you wind up in situations like the ones you're coming from now, Leo, it causes you to have a clouded insight, a blocked intuition. You can't hear that inner guidance. Leo, if you find yourself in situations where this is taking place, it's very important that you start to look at these situations from this universal perspective. Who and what would cause that? Okay? You have to understand that that's a lower vibrational energy at work in your life, showing up in people, places, or things around you that want to block that connection. Simply put, Leo, these energies want to extinguish your faith. This is a slow death inside the Matrix, Leo. This is you giving up all your power to a life inside of the Matrix. We must follow our intuition, that inner guidance, to navigate the Matrix accordingly. Think of the Matrix as a maze. We're put inside this maze and we have to find our way to our purpose, to our higher calling. Lucifer puts us inside that maze as soon as we enter the Earth's atmosphere. It's very important we find our way to our purpose, Leo. The only way we're able to find our way to our purpose is by listening to our intuition. The Matrix is going to create a lot of disturbance, a lot of static in that connection you have. The divine is like, hey, Leo, can you hear me, Leo? You're like, divine? God, are you talking to me? Divine's like, Leo. That's that noise. That's that interruption. The divine is always there with you, Leo. But sometimes that connection becomes too hard to hear. You start losing your faith. And this is because you have people, places, and things around you that are trying to cut that connection off. Some of these individuals may not even consciously know they're doing this. There's just something inside of them that tells them that they have to lead you astray in some capacity of your life, that they need to block out that higher guidance that you have. Leo, if you've been experiencing this or you feel this right now in your life, just know that there's a reason why they're investing so much time and energy into little old you. Okay? It's because you're supposed to do something very significant in your life. They need to keep you away from your purpose. They need to keep you walking in circles inside the maze until they finally run out your life clock. And then the devil has gotten a win over you, Leo. Don't give them that win. You need to remove yourself from any situations where this is taking place. You need to recalibrate that connection and allow your intuition to guide you once again. High Priestess at the Sacral. This is your intuition guiding you directly towards your purpose. What do we have at the solar plexus? Sag and Pisces energy on the table. Too many cards. What do we have at the solar plexus? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is the energy that you're being called to encompass right now. King of Swords is a leader. This is somebody who has a very, very high intellect, and this is somebody who uses a very strategic thought pattern to navigate themselves inside the matrix. This is also somebody who's standing in their power. This is a very confident individual that cannot be swayed from their path. It's very important right now that you drive forward, Leo, through any of these obstacles in your life. This is going to show up in your everyday as not giving individuals an audience, cutting people out of your life that don't resonate with you, that are just there to create roadblocks in your life, ops that have been placed in your life to derail you. You need to look at things from this higher vantage point, Leo. Stay focused. Now more than ever, this is very important because I feel you're very close to a breakthrough. Depending on where you are on the timeline. What do we have at the heart? Wow. Four of Cups, Cancer energy goes along perfectly with what I'm saying. Okay, this is an energy of you feeling very unfulfilled. It's an apathetic energy. This is this energy of your intuition being blocked, but you're still getting these kind of faded messages, right? You're like, what's going on? Something's just not right. I just don't feel happy here. I feel very unfulfilled. I feel like I'm supposed to be somewhere else. Leo, if you feel this way, okay, this is a sign the divine is trying to get through to you. There's too much static noise. There's too much static. There's too much interference. You need to get yourself into a meditative space. Meditation is a way that we clear out that clutter, clear out that noise, that static, so we can hear the messages come through from the divine when they send them to us. Clear out your headspace, Leo. You need to clear out your energy, Leo, so you can hear these messages. This is very important right now. I feel like the divine is screaming at you guys right now, trying to get messages through to you. Get away from people right now. Get into a place of solitude and get into a space of silence. Clear out any of the noise and clutter so you can hear this guidance come through to you. You need a timeout, Leo. Four of Cups at the heart. These individuals are trying to block your heart chakra. They want to create obstacles in your life that cause you to not trust people moving forward. They want you to feel bitterness towards your life and where you're at. These are all tactics used by the devil so you won't move forward and step into a better timeline in your life. The Matrix doesn't want you to trust anybody. It wants you to be bitter and hateful. It wants you to be stuck. It's very important that you move on from these cycles. Release any sort of resentment and bitterness you may have so you don't block other opportunities coming through from new high vibrational energies that do want to see you succeed, that do want to live in harmony with you. This is a lesson I had to learn in my own life, Leo. Not carrying the baggage from the past into new cycles, new relationships, new friendships. Making sure you release. Not punishing new people that come into your life based off of what somebody else has done to you. Sometimes, Leo, you just need to take a nice long break from people so you can recalibrate yourself. Do this shadow work, clear this energy out. It's very important, Leo, that you don't punish good people that try and come into your life. Which is telling me that there are people that are trying to come towards you. New energies want to enter into your life. This is a new deck that I've been using, Leo. This is Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. This is made by Travis McHenry. He makes the Occult, Heaven and Hell, and Angel Tarot decks I use in my bottom row. All the information for this deck and all of my other decks will be in the description below. What do we have at the throat? So we have the Empress, Countess Elizabeth Bathory. Countess Elizabeth Bathory was called the female Dracula, or the Blood Countess. She was said to bathe in the blood of her victims in an effort to retain her youth and beauty. Elizabeth Bathory's crimes were less a quest for immortality and more about her enjoyment of carrying out acts of torture. Okay, so Empress is an energy that's all about abundance, growth, fertility. This is giving me more of an Empress in reverse energy. It's an energy of having limited resources. It's an energy of no growth, but this is an energy that's draining you out of your life force, Leo. It's an energy of having any sort of dominion over growth that you're trying to have in your life, over any sort of success. It's very important, Leo, that you seize any opportunities that are coming your way, but you must release this negative energy from your auric field. And I feel for a lot of you, this is an individual you've either left behind, you're leaving behind, or you need to leave behind. It's a very vampiric energy. But what I'm getting here, it's more an energy that's draining you of all of your goodness, your life force. I'm going to switch to another new deck I'm using. This is called the Golden Dawn Temple Tarot deck. This is made by Farrell and Wendrich. This is a beautiful deck. All the information for this deck will also be in the description below. What do we have at the third eye, please? What do we have at the third eye? Third eye position. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take both of these cards. Death, Scorpio energy at the third eye, and then we have Empress again, Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy at the crown. Leo, death is the phoenix rising from the ashes energy. Okay, there's a massive change taking place in your life or wanting to take place in your life. It's an energy of transformation, rebirth. This is you moving on from outdated behavioral patterns, belief systems, individuals in your life. Okay, this is all about big changes, endings taking place in your life. It's an energy of letting go of unnecessary or outmoded influences. It's also an energy of breaking down the ego. It's all about surrendering the self to something bigger, okay? This is where the divine's trying to get you, third eye position. The first 5 cards are the narrative. This is what's taking place. Okay, so Phoenix rising from the ashes energy is what is on the horizon for you, Leo. And this is the first time I've actually pulled this card from this deck, so I'm very excited to see it. Look, they've got the eagle there and the scorpion. So it's all there. And then we have the Empress at the crown. So we have this Empress here, but I read this as more in reverse energy, no growth. It's like that vampiric kind of energy. Okay, so this is the energy the divine wants you to utilize to get through the narrative. My crown position is the energetic tool, rather, the divine wants you to encompass. Okay, so it's all about abundance. It's all about fertility. Being able to plant a seed and it grows. Male or female genders don't matter here. There's an energy here, Leo, where you're birthing a whole new timeline for yourself. Okay, there's a lot of illumination taking place in your life. There's a lot of material security and abundance that wants to come through for you. But you must release this Empress reverse kind of energy. Once you do this, Leo, you are going to magnetize a lot of love and wealth towards you. New partnerships, just new everything is going to start flooding through. This is a complete alignment with your higher self, Leo. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot? Let's see what demons are trying to keep my Leo's root chakra blocked, please. Wow. Unbelievable. Hermit, Virgo energy, Furcus. This is Hermit in reverse. This is an energy of isolation. It's a very lonely energy. This is somebody who's going the opposite way of their purpose, right? The divine is trying to send you signals, right? It's like God walks into divine headquarters and is talking to the archangels. God's like, hey, Archangel Michael, did you get that message through to Leo? Archangel Michael's like, no, Leo didn't hear us, Lord. I'm sorry, we don't know what to do at this point. And God's like, okay, we'll give her a mustache. Maybe that will signal her to turn around, right? It's like an energy where you don't even recognize yourself anymore while you're in these cycles with these individuals. They're draining you of your life force. So Leo, if you feel this way, that's because you're being drained of your energetic supply by some spiritual vampire, okay? It is you literally looking in the mirror and you don't even recognize yourself anymore. Going the opposite way from your purpose. The divine relentlessly trying to send you intuitive hits, intuitive guidance, and you're just not hearing it. They're like, Leo, we're going to send you a mustache if you don't turn around. Leo, we need you to turn around. You're probably not going to like this mustache, but we don't know what else to do. We're trying to wake you up. And there's clearly a weight distribution problem here, right? Looks like that horse should be on that guy's back or that gal's back. We don't know, right? What do we have? The Sacral, please, from the Occult Tarot. Let's see what other demons are trying to keep my Leos held back. Oh, Knight of Wands, Bathing, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. This is one of the worst placements in the tarot. I feel like this is the individual you've been dealing with. This is a very reckless, very chaotic person, very impulsive. This is also somebody who practices some sort of sexual excess, Leo. So this could have been somebody who cheated on you. This could be somebody here who has STDs, Leo. Maybe they're thinking that they could do something to permanently stop you from moving forward, huh, Leo? This is a very, very in-out energy that wants to create nothing but delays and frustration in your life, Leo. This individual here wants to scatter your energy so you can't see your way forward. It's like he's looking at you here, right? Going the opposite way from your purpose. Got Leo right where I want them. And you're like, there's just something not right. I don't feel myself. I feel like I'm growing a beard. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? 5 of Cups, aim, Cancer energy. So this is one of my narcissists here. This is somebody who's riding around on those narcissistic snakes of attachment, right? They poke you in the heart chakra with that peg there, throw one of those snakes at you and suck back high vibrational energy. This person could be a smoker, possibly, right? They might need a pedicure. Could have a patch of wispy hair on their chest, male or female, doesn't matter, right? Maybe wispy mustache like we picked up, again, male or female, doesn't matter. But this is somebody as well, Leo. You're starting to really see them for the demon they really are. It's like as you're moving away, their vessel is failing the entity attachment that runs them. So the entity attachment now wants to leave, right? Because they've clearly failed their demon master. They're completely useless now. They let you get away. This is somebody here who's being drained of their life force because they can't vampirize off of you anymore because you're nowhere to be found. You've moved on. You see the truth. What do we have at the heart, please, from the Heaven and Hell Tarot? Ose, Scorpio energy, cowardly actions. This is the 7 of Cups from the Occult Tarot. This is an energy here that will never change, right? A leopard can't change their spots. So they're going to do everything they can to change you, Leo. It's interesting, huh? However, the illusion is starting to lift. You're starting to have this restored sense of self. You're starting to see the truth. You're not giving these energies an audience anymore because every time you do, it's like you just wake up at some point in the future. Time has just escaped you. There's an energy of illusions, smoke and mirrors that this individual brings into your life, Leo. It's very important you distance yourself from them. Keep it pushing and do not look back, Leo. This is not an energy that you can face off with. Let the divine handle them. It's not your job. Your job is to get pushing, release this stuck energy, head towards your purpose. By giving these energies an audience, they, Leo, I don't care how you slice it, are getting a win over you. Because their whole purpose is to waste your time, to slow you down. That's it. And then we have Nimamia, discernment, which is the Seven of Pentacles from the Angel Tarot. This is an energy of perseverance, Leo. This is an energy of you holding the vision. Finally, you're stepping into a season in your life where you're going to be reaping all the fruits of your labors. This is an energy of you profiting, but it's also an energy of you practicing patience with yourself as you transition into this new timeline. But you must leave these energies behind before you can receive these fruits, Leo. What do we have at the throat from the Angel Tarot, please? The Hermit, Ibamia. So we have the Hermit twice now, but this is Hermit upright energy. And now you're going in the right direction, Leo. See? And for all you ladies, your beard's gone. Word of God creating all. Alchemy and transformation. Rules natural events. Helps with spiritual progress. The Hermit is all about spiritual illumination. This is an energy of being on a quest for your personal truth, Leo, and finding enough information to get moving. This is you going inward for all your clarity, right? Like we picked up here, listening to this higher guidance. All of a sudden, all the static is cleared out. All the roadblocks inside your intuition. Think about your intuition as like a highway. It's an information highway between you and the divine. Things inside the matrix will show up inside your life and create roadblocks on your intuition. They'll start doing construction on that road, right? Shutting it down for a couple of weeks. This energy can show up in people that come into your life. Before you know it, you've become narcissistic supply to some energetic vampire here. Countess Elizabeth Bathory. What do we have at the third eye, please? Too many cards. What do we have at the third eye? Wow. Powerful Leo. High Priestess. Ilahia. Right? So 2 hermits, 2 high priestess. Very powerful energy. A lot of spiritual illumination here. A lot of alignment. God the eternal lasting. Success. Protection from magistrates. This is you now trusting your intuition. Because you've cleared out all the clutter, all the roadblocks. This is you now listening to the divine, navigating through the matrix, aligning with your purpose, right underneath that death card, Phoenix rising from the ashes energy. This is a powerful energy on this table, Leo. What do we have at the crown here? This is somebody who's realized how powerful they truly are. What do we have at the crown, please? Close this out for Leo. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. EIL, God-hearing laminations, mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. 3 of Pentacles is an energy of teamwork. It's an energy of you collaborating with the divine now, moving forward. This is all the support you need. I feel like you have the divine working right alongside of you, navigating you through this energy, navigating you through the matrix. Leo, I'm telling you, as soon as you start listening to your intuition, clearing out any noise, clearing out any individuals or situations in your life that cause that disruption to begin with, your life is going to completely change. It's going to be completely transformed from the ground up. Death card at the third eye. This whole reading is about you trusting your intuition, listening to your higher guidance, Leo, which is telling me, Leo, that you're being led towards something great. But the time is now. There's no more time for dilly-dallying. and wasting time. The divine is waiting on you to literally step into this new season and receive all the blessings that are waiting for you, that are in alignment with your purpose, that are yours by divine rights. Leo, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Leo. Take care.